Hey, this is Gloria Skyley, founder of Lead Generation Academy, and I created this video to share with you very important information that can save you a ton of time and a lot of aggravation. 7 must-dos to avoid Facebook ad account shutdown. Because yes, your ad account can be shut down by Facebook, and I tell you, they won't give you that many reasons. I have a client who recently came to me and said that happened to her, and when she tried to find the reason, they just didn't give her any reason. They just said, sorry, you've violated the policies and you're shut down. And the problem with that is that if that happens to you, you will lose all your data. Yes, you can start a new account and start advertising again, but any pixelation that you might have done with your audience, which means that you're tracking your audience, all of that will be lost. You will lose all the research that you did with your audience. So it's not a good thing. So what do we have to do? We have to prevent so this doesn't happen. And that's why I wanted to share these tips. And if you follow them, I cannot guarantee your account will be in good standing forever, but at least you can prevent as much as you can so this doesn't happen to you. So the first tip is to use Business Manager to manage your account. This is something that I actually avoided doing. I remember getting the emails from Facebook, hey, we have a business section for you to manage your account, and I just kept postponing it. But the truth is that Facebook wants you to use this to manage your account, just so you prove that you are a legitimate business. So I encourage you to go to business.facebook.com and just sign up. It's really easy, really simple. You link your Facebook page to that, you link that to your payments, and then you're ready to manage everything you do on your Facebook page through that page, to that business Facebook page. So definitely something quick that you can do to be in good standing. Also, carefully design your headlines and your message. And what this means is to not sound spammy, right? Or to not offer something that people see as spam. So for example, if you're selling a diet program and you say, well, I'm going to show you how to lose 10 pounds in a day, well, yeah, people are likely to have a negative reaction to that. And Facebook will track that. And if that happens often enough, then your account might be shut down. I would say do not identify people on your headlines, such as, hey, if you are shorter than 5'4", then I have some heels for you so you can look taller. So basically just provide value and encourage people to visit your page without sounding spammy. Also, watch your relevance score. Something so important. When you go to your insights for your ads manager, you will see a column that is your relevance score. And this represents how relevant your ad is to your audience. So if you have an ad that is underperforming, any relevance score under 5, means that ad has to go out the window. You have to delete that ad because it's obviously not being well received by your audience. And if that happens to you, you are not alone, because I've had several ads rank pretty low. I even had one with a relevance score of 3, so I just let it run for like a day and I just shut it down. It was more than a day because I actually had a relevance score to prove it, but my point is I shut it down immediately because that means this ad is not well received by your audience, and that means that the negative feedback will kind of put your account in not a good standing, and you might be shut down. That said, avoid negative feedback. And how do you do that? Well, if people are offended by your ad, if people find it not just offensive but annoying, and they hide it, or they say, I don't want to see posts like this anymore, or they click on that little box that says, this is spam, that's really bad. So what you have to do is just craft your ads in a way that they are more like delivering value, that people actually want to click on them, and that actually will help you, because your cost per conversion or per click will definitely decrease when people welcome your ad. So if you notice that your text or your image or the way you're conveying your message is really not being viewed well, same story, delete your ad, start from scratch. Lesson learned is fine, but at least you avoid any problems in the future. Clean up non-approved ads. I have a ton of those. Why? Because I probably included too much text as part of the image. And if you're using the stock images that Facebook provides, you're not safe. If those stock images have text that is more than 20% of the surface of the image, your account, or not your account, but your ad will not be approved. So I guess you have to be very careful and you have to test it out. Once that happens, let's say that your ad is not approved, it's not a big deal, but I would just clean it up so your account looks like, you're doing your job, you're taking care of your audience and your customers, and you'll be in good standing. Number 6, comply with Facebook ad guidelines and follow the 20% rule. So the 20% rule is what I just mentioned, that all of your images should have no more than 20% of their surface, or the area, with text. And this is actually not that hard to do. If you use a tool like canva.com to create your ads, then you can test it out and you can make the font smaller, just put it in a corner. I usually like adding like a circle or a square and then putting my text in there so people can see it, but it's not overpowering the whole image. And the Facebook ad guidelines, just Google that. You will see a page with all the guidelines that Facebook wants you to follow when you advertise. And of course, that includes no messages with sexual content or inappropriate content, offensive, something that is spammy. You'll see that. Just check out the page and really follow the guidelines, and you should be fine. And finally, number 7, the most important one, that's why I left it for the end. Put yourself in Facebook's shoes. And what does that mean? What that means is to realize that Facebook's strength is in its audience. So if they don't have anybody who goes to Facebook because they're tired of the repetitive or annoying or offensive advertisements, then they will have no business, right? So the happiness of their audience is their number one priority, and it actually goes before the happiness of the people who advertise on Facebook. So keep this in mind as you develop ads, because if you keep your audience happy, if people click on your posts and then they go to a content piece, or even if it's a landing page, they get what they expect they're going to get. If the images match, if the message matches, if you give information about your company on your landing page that shows that you're a legitimate business, and information means your phone number, your address, how to contact you if people have questions, and even a link to your website. If you have all of that and people feel that they can trust you, they will like your ads, they will give positive feedback about it, and Facebook will love you. And the positive thing about that, it's not just that Facebook will keep your account going, but that the cost of advertisements will decrease for you. It's important that you keep track of your advertisements and your spending. So this is a good way to do it. If you provide value, if you provide something that people like, then you will benefit, and so will your bottom line. So anyway, good luck with your Facebook ads. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. I'm at ClorisKylie.com. That's ClorisKylie.com. And it's always a pleasure to help you make a great living doing what you love. Because as I always say, every second of our life, we have to reveal our magnificence. Thank you. See you soon.